I got this ancient Multitech VCR from 1986 off of eBay a while back. The seller said that it worked, but of course this was a fucking lie. For starters, when I opened it up, the pinch roller, that's the part right here, was completely destroyed. It was like all pitted and sticky when I touched it with my finger, and it was leaving like residue on the tapes as it pulled it through. And the main drive belt, that's this belt right here, was also completely ruined. It had just completely hardened up, and when I took it out of the machine, it was completely frozen in this teardrop shape that it forms when it goes around here like that. So needless to say, that wasn't going to work. This belt actually right here was completely fine, so I decided to leave it. This was an easy fix though, because I was able to find this belt relatively easy on eBay for cheap. The pinch roller was a bit of a different story. I ended up not being able to find the exact one for this VCR, so what I ended up doing was buying a bag of VCR pinch rollers off of eBay, and I was able to find the one that fit in here, and I put it in. Honestly, the hardest part about this particular repair was getting the screw that holds it on out, because it was so, like, I don't know if it was corrosion or what, but it was really stuck. I was able to get it out, and I put it back in, and I put a drop of oil, and now it spins nice and free. The last issue with this VCR had to do with this part right here. This part that goes back and forth. When it's in rewind, this rubber wheel that is out of focus, there we go, this rubber wheel goes up against here, and it turns this cog this way, and it rewinds the tape. That it was supposed to do, but it was slipping and not gripping properly. And that also meant whenever I wanted to play a tape, it wouldn't get wound up on the spool, and it would just spill up in there and make a mess. So I needed to find a way to get this wheel to grip onto the sides of these cogs so that it would work properly. And you might already notice that something is a little bit different, even if you've never seen this before. I'm sure it looks quite out of place. And well, I took the little rubber bands that you get wrapped around produce products, in this case celery. I took one of those and I cut it in half long ways, so I ended up with two pieces, and I put one on there and the other half on the other one here, and against all odds it works. You gotta push it really hard for it to take the tape in. Huzzah!